got 5y squared minus 16yp plus 12p squared. Number 9. Okay. Well, 5y squared, that's 5y and y. The 12p squared, well, that's for the p squared, I know we've got to have a p here and a p there. 12 is 3 and 4, 6 and 2. To get it, though, to be minus in the middle, what does that mean here and here for a positive on the end? Both of these have to be minus, don't they? So let's try that, see what happens. That's 20yp minus, and that's minus 3yp. No, that's not it, minus 23yp. So let's reverse them and make it 5y minus 4p, y minus 3p. Still not it, is it? Because that's minus 15yp, and that's minus 4yp. It's minus 19yp. Try negative 6 and 2. Okay, for 12, negative 6 and negative 2. Okay, negative 6 and negative 2. Okay, 5y and y, and do a negative 6y, a negative 6p, and a negative 2p. Yeah, we can do 12, 6, and 2. And since it's two negatives, that'll give us a negative middle term. So that'll be negative 10yp minus 6yp. Hey, yeah, that's negative 16yp. That's a match. And, you know, what I would say too, if you can't get one figured out, just, you know, show your work, because I can certainly give partial credit if you have some work shown there. Even if you can't get it worked out, show me what you tried so I can see if you're on the right track anyway. So I can give you some credit there, because some of them are a little bit tricky to figure out. Okay. Everybody okay on that one? Moving to number 10 then. All right, so 9y squared minus 12xy plus 6x squared y minus 8x cubed. Well, here's our first encounter with 4 terms. Got 4 terms through there. And so what do we do with 4? Group them. Group 2 and 2. 2 by 2 here. The first 2, we look at the first 2 and see what those have in common. And they have, looks like a 3 and a y, don't they? 3y. So I'm going to factor off 3y. That'll leave me 3y there. And that'll leave me 4x minus 4x there. And on the second 2, 2x squared, positive 2x squared. So that'll leave me 3y and minus 4x. The last 2. Yeah, so we're in good shape here because, yeah, we have a common 3y minus 4x. So it's a common factor there. Those 2, I can pull it out, 3y minus 4x. And then that'll leave me 3y here plus 2x squared right there. Voila. It's factored. Okay? So that's a 4-term one. All right, number 11. What do we got there? Well, let's say factor completely. A little hint, I guess. 4x cubed plus 44x squared plus 96x. Yeah, this one starts with a little GCF, isn't it? It's got a GCF of 4 goes into all of them, I believe, doesn't it? 4 goes into that, 4, and x, 4x common factor. Pull it out. What that leaves me, take a 4x off of that, leaves me x squared. 4x off of that, leaves me 11x. 4x off of that, well, 96 divided by 4 is 24. Take an x out, so the x is gone. Right. But, yeah, be careful because, yeah, if it's that one of those factors, you do need to factor it as well. Just so happens the trinomial here does factor. Want to watch for those. Yeah, it's a nice trinomial there. Got x squared, so we've got x and x. 24, 6 and 4, 8 and 3. How about 8 and 3? Yeah, 8 and 3. 8 plus 3 gives me 11, so good to go. All right. That's what I would do for number 11. All right, what about number 12? Well, we have there m to the 4th plus 8m squared minus 9. M to the 4th, 8m squared minus 9. There is no GCF here, so I'm out of luck on that. However, it is a trinomial, so let's try doing this. And I can do this because all I have to do, it's m to the 4th now, so I just do m squared and m squared. Minus 9 with plus 8 in the middle, can I do that? Yes. How about 9 and 1? It is a negative 9, so one of them is negative, one of them is positive. Which one? Positive 9 and negative 1, because that adds to be positive 8. But once again, I'm not finished, am I? One of those factors can cancel again, can it? I mean, factor again. The second one can. Now, the first one is squares, but it's sum, so it's prime. So it's not going to factor. But this is squares. 1 squared is 1, so and it's a difference, so I can factor it again. M squared, m minus 1, m plus 1 can. Is that okay? All right. That brings us to number 13. Well, number 13, I've got an equation to solve. But it's related to those that we just did because how am I going to solve that equation? I'm going to use factoring to solve that. However, to use factoring to solve, I need one side to be 0. So yeah, I'm going to have to move the 6 over to the other. So add 6, be the first step here. So we got x squared minus 2x minus 24 equals 0. And then I can factor my side here on the left, just like we've been doing, x and x. Got a minus 24, minus 2 in the middle. 6 and 4 sounds good, doesn't it? And to get a negative 2, I'd need a negative 6 and a positive 4, wouldn't I? Okay, well, when I get it factored, then I'm going to take it one more step for solving here. Just set each individual factor to 0. And then solve accordingly. Here, I just add 6, so I get x is 6. Here, I would subtract 4, and x is negative 4. All right, so yeah, some of those equations can utilize factoring.